Have you found it to be quite difficult to meditate? Well, in this video I'm going to share with you one simple change to your meditation that is going to make the world of difference and make it so much easier. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me, Matt here, and today I want to talk about meditation. Now, some of you may know from my earlier videos that I recommend meditation a lot, and I've been doing it pretty much daily for close to 2 years now, like about 1 3/4 years, pretty much daily during that time. I'd meditated before then, but this was when I really started doing it regularly. And lately I've also changed up a few things about my meditation practice, which you may see in an upcoming video where I'm going to talk about how meditation has aided me with lucid dreaming. But for now, I just want to talk about a little change that I implemented recently that has made so much difference to my meditation. Now, as I said, I've been meditating pretty much daily for almost 2 years now, and during that time, I was meditating the same length of time as I am now, but lately my meditation has been so much deeper and so much more effective, and it was all because of this one little change. So what was that change, you're probably asking? Well, it was something very simple. What I started doing was actually preparing myself for meditation before I did it. You see, before, I commonly meditated in the morning or sometime during the middle of the day. I would just, be sitting there, just writing something down or planning a video or talking to someone, or I would, just get back home, and the first thing that I would think is, hey, maybe now's a good time for meditation. It was just kind of sporadic. I'd be doing something else and I would think, hey, now let's meditate. And that was when I would meditate. And one of the problems with this was that because I was engaged in some other activity before I started meditating, it took me quite a lot longer to actually get into the meditation. The first 10 to 15 minutes of the meditation, I was still, caught up in thought about my previous activities. No matter how much I focused my attention on my breathing, I was still caught up in trains of thought, and because of that, I really didn't get into it for long periods of time. If I meditated for 20 minutes, I might only be 5 minutes where I was actually, really deep into meditation. And on those days where I didn't have long to meditate and only meditated for 10-15 minutes, I might not even get deep at all, and I might just sit the whole time thinking, which kind of defeated the purpose. Recently, I have taken up meditation before bed, or not right before, but in the 1 to 2 hours before I go to sleep. After I've eaten all my meals, when I've done everything I need to do for the day, and when I just can relax and not think about too much. For one, this in itself reduces the amount that you're thinking during meditation and helps with your relaxation. But the other thing is, because I was doing it at the end of the day, I thought I would take more time with it. So I started doing something before I do it. And what I do before I start meditating is I take some time to relax myself. Now, for me personally, this involves performing several breathing techniques where I sit down and I don't try to meditate or anything, but I just try to count my breathing. So for example, I might breathe in for 5 and out for 7, in for 5, out for 7, and just do that for a good 5 to 10 minutes, as long as it takes, until I just feel really kind of drowsy, relaxed, and just, kind of melting into my chair. At that point, that is when it is a good time to then stop that and actually start meditating. So by doing a relaxation ritual of some kind before you start meditating, you kind of focus on that aspect of getting yourself nice and relaxed beforehand, and then when you're already in a relaxed state, you start the meditation off. Rather than starting off your meditation immediately when you're still thinking about the work project you were just working on, or the conversation you just had, or the debts that you owe, or the problem that you've just read about in the news that has got you all worried, or whatever the latest issue is that is, getting your mind working overtime. You're just going to be stuck thinking about that if you just immediately go into meditation, and it's going to take you a long time to get initially relaxed. But if you focus on the relaxation part first, then when it comes to the actual meditation, you're no longer stuck in that previous activity. So I really suggest you guys try this out, and you don't have to use the method that I use, which is, performing some kind of breathing technique. There are so many ways that you can get yourself relaxed before meditation. For example, you can listen to a guided meditation on YouTube. Now, I often say this to people that don't get guided meditations and regular meditation confused, because they're very different things. When you're being guided along through a meditation, it is a very different thing to actually sitting down to meditate. It's a relaxing experience and so on, and it has many benefits, but it's, two different things. But guided meditations can be a great way of actually preparing you for regular meditation. If you listen to, a 15-minute quick guided meditation, you're going to feel very relaxed at the end of it, especially if you've been laying down with your eyes closed. So when you stop that at the end of it, you're going to be in the perfect state to start meditating. And at that point, you're going to find it very, very easy in comparison to normally to actually sit there and shut off your thoughts. And along with that, you're going to find it easier to meditate for longer periods of time. You see, before I started doing it this way, I noticed that, after about 10 minutes of meditation, I would start to get to that point where I kind of didn't want to keep sitting there, and a lot of the time that would really mess with my meditation experience because I wasn't really putting my focus into it. I was kind of wanting to get away from it, wanting to stop. But since I started doing this, I found that I want to be there, and I don't have anything trying to pull me away from meditating, and I can sit there for 30-40 minutes without any trouble, sometimes even longer. So this has really helped me, and I hope it helps you guys. And for some other relaxation techniques that I suggest, alongside guided meditations and that, you can light some incense that you like, and just dim the lights and just sit for a little while until you feel relaxed. You can take a quick nap, and then right after getting up from the nap you can meditate. You can put on some relaxing music that you find particularly soothing. Whatever gets you relaxed. It could just be that, sitting with your pets for 5 minutes gets you relaxed, so do that and then meditate. Whatever works for you, try that out, and I promise you the results are going to be great, because it really does make a huge difference, So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you like more content like this, then remember to subscribe over there, because we've got regular videos that come out multiple times a week. If you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you aren't following me on Twitter already, follow me at Tipharot, and you can keep up to date with what I'm doing on there. And if you guys want to keep watching, then check out the video that's linked on screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.